1 2 1 2.
Check, 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 check. No, I'm sorry. You can sit right there.
Shabbat Shalom, good morning. Shabbat Shalom, Bruchim Habaim, welcome to B'nai Israel. I'm Rabbi Eric Polikoff. With me on the bima, on the pulpit this morning, is our Director of Sacred Music, Linda Goodman, and Nathan Fry, who becomes a bar mitzvah this Shabbat. We also welcome via live stream on the internet those watching us online. This Shabbat morning, Nathan serves as our Shliach HaTzibur, our service leader. Nathan will lead our prayers with assistance from Linda and me. As we begin our service, which will feature Hebrew, the language connecting Jews across time and space, I offer a few reminders. First, put onto silent mode your cell phones. You won't need your cell phones now. This request has become so common that one of my colleagues observes that Jewish, Christian, Muslim prayer all begin the exact same way. I've also shared, another colleague teases his congregants, and the kids have heard me say this before, please turn off your cell phones. If I hear one during our prayers, I'll have no choice but to start all over again. Should there be any paparazzi present, please refrain from photography throughout the service. So too, in recognition of Nathan's profound effort and our sense of decorum, please keep all private conversation outside of our sanctuary. This sanctuary is for public prayers as well as for silent conversations between an individual and God. And as for gum chewing, it may have its place, but not at all in this sanctuary. We begin with a special talit presentation as Nathan receives his prayer shawl from his grandmother, from Leslie Moretta. Amen. Now, we open our prayer books to page 192, and the prayer books will be found outside of the front row, right in front of the seat in front of you, right beneath. Page 192, they have obviously a Hebrew opening. Our opening prayer, Ma Tovu.
Ma Tovu
Yaakov, Mishkenotecha, Yisrael, Ma tovu, Ohalecha Yaakov, Mishkenotecha, Yisrael. How fair are your tents, O Jacob, your dwellings, O Israel. We begin with these words as the synagogue is the tent and dwelling place of Israel, the Jewish people. On page 196, our prayer for the soul, Elohai Neshama. Elohai, Elohai, Neshama, Shenatata bi tehorai. Ata birata, ata yitzarta, ata nefachta bi. Ve'ata mishamra b'kirbi. Elohai, Elohai, Neshama, Shenatata bi tehorai. Praised are you, Adonai, in whose hand is every living soul and the breath of humankind. The Nisim B'chol Yom for our daily miracles will be found beginning on page 198. Nathan leads them with us, and so we chant responsibly. They begin on page 198. They continue through page 202. These are the prayers on the right-hand pages, the even-numbered pages. Baruch. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu
melech haolam asher natan l'sefer vina lechavchin ben yom uvin laila.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam pokeach ivrim.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam matir asurim.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam zokef kifufim.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam rokach haaretz al hamayim.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamechim mitzadei gaver.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam malbish arumim.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hanoten laya'if koach.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamavir sheina me'enai utnuma me'afapai.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asani b'tselem Elohim.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asani ben chorin.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asani Yisrael.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam oter Yisrael b'gvura.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam oter Yisrael b'tifarah. Page 203. Nathan is our reader.
I am a Jew because the faith of Israel demands no abdication of my mind. I am a Jew because the faith of Israel requires all the devotion of my heart. I am a Jew because in every place where suffering weeps, the Jew weeps. I am a Jew because at every time when despair cries out, the Jew hopes. I am a Jew because the world of Israel is the oldest and the newest. I am a Jew because Israel's promise is the universal promise. I am a Jew because for Israel, the world is not completed, we are completing it. I am a Jew because for Israel, humanity is not created, we are creating it. I am a Jew because Israel places humanity and unity above the nations and above Israel itself. I am a Jew because above humanity, image of the divine unity, Israel places the unity which is divine.
We turn to page 215 for Ashrei, page 215.
Ashrei shevetecha, od yahalu chasela.
Ashrei ha'am shekachalo, Ashrei ha'am shadonai Elohav.
Tehillah Aviv aromimcha Elohai HaMelech, vevarcha shimcha le'olam va'ed.
B'chol yom avarchecha, v'alcha shimcha le'olam va'ed.
Gadol Adonai hulo me'od, v'li gdulato ein cheker.
Dor l'dor yisabach ma'asecha, gvurotecha yagidu.
Hadar kavod hodecha, v'divrei niflotecha asicha.
Be'ezuz nuratecha yomeru, gdulatcha asaprena.
Zecherav tucha yabiu, v'didikatcha yirenu.
Chanun v'rachum Adonai, erech apai mugdal chased.
Tov Adonai l'kol, v'rachmav el kol ma'asav.
Yoduch Adonai kol ma'asecha, v'chisatecha yafarchucha.
Kevod melchuta yomeru, ugvuratcha yadberu.
Lahodia livnei hadam gvurotav, uchvod hadar malchuto.
Malchutecha malchut kol olamim, umemshalcha dechol vord avor.
So meach Adonai lechol hanoflim, b'zokef lechol hakufufim.
In einei chol elcha yasberu, ve'ata notin lahem et olcham bito.
Poteach et yadecha, umaspiach lechol chayratzon.
Tzadik Adonai b'chol derachav, v'chasid b'chol masav.
Karov Adonai lechol korav, lechol asher yikarhuhu ve'emet.
Ratzon yirei av yaseh, ve'shavtam yishma ve'oshein.
Shomer Adonai et kol ohavav, ve'et kol harashaim yashmid.
Tehillah Adonai yadber pi, v'yavarech bosar shim kedesho le'olam va'ed.
Va'anachnu nevarech ya, me'ata ve'ad olam. Hallelujah. And speaking about that word hallelujah, we turn to page 218 for Psalm 150. And the operative word in this psalm is hallelujah.
Hallelujah,
Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Kol neshama tehallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Kol neshama tehallelujah, hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. We turn to page 224 in our prayer books. Nathan leads us in the Chatzi Kaddish.
Yitgadav Yitkadash Shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
Be'almad Yivrach Yudhei V'yamlich Malchutei.
B'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael. Bagala, bagala, uvizman kariv.
V'miru.
Amen. Yehei Shemei Rabbah Mevorach Le'olam Le'almaya Yitbarach.
Yitbrav Yishtabach Par V'yitramam V'yitnaseh V'yithadar V'yitnaleh V'yithalal Shmei Kedusha
Brichu
Le'elah Min Kol Birchata V'shirata
Tushbechata V'nechemata Damiran Be'alma.
V'miru.
Amen.
Please rise.
Page 226.
Baruch
Baruch et Adonai HaMevorach.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Vahed.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Vaed.
We turn to page 228. Nathan is our reader towards the bottom of the page.
Be praised, Adonai, our God, for the excellent work of your hands, and the lights you created, may they glorify you. Shine a new light upon Zion, that we may swiftly merit its radiance. Praised are you, Adonai, creator of all heavenly lights.
Baruch atah Adonai, Yotzer Hamorot.
On the bottom of page 230, Nathan is our reader.
Blessed be you, Adonai, who chooses your people Israel in love.
Baruch atah Adonai, Haboker le'amo Yisrael be'ahava.
Page 232.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto Le'olam Aved.
Please be seated.
We turn to page 234. Nathan leads us in the Ve'ahavta.
Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavecha u'v'chol nafshecha u'v'chol me'odecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibartam bam b'shivtecha b'veitecha uv'leftecha v'aderet u'shokbecha uv'kumecha u'shartam leot al yadecha v'hayu l'totafot b'neinecha u'chtavtam al mezuzot betecha u'visharecha leman tizkeru v'asitem ekol mitzvotai v'hitem kadoshim lelohechem Ani Adonai Elohechem Asher hotzeiti etchem
me'eret Mitzrayim, lihiot lachem lelohim, ani Adonai Elohechem.
Amen. We turn to page 239. Nathan leads us in responsive reading, the eternal truth.
The eternal truth is that you alone are God and there is none else.
May the righteous of all nations rejoice in your love and exult in your justice.
Let them beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks.
Let nation not lift up sword against nation, nor learn war anymore.
You shall not hate your brother or your sister in your heart.
The stranger that sojourns with you shall be accepted as your equal, for you were strangers in the land of Egypt.
Why do you crush my people and oppress the poor? Asks God.
We know that the Eternal One defends the poor and upholds the rights of the needy.
Praise to God Most High.
Blessed is God, deserving of blessing. Michamocha, page 240.
Mi kamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nehedar b'kodesh. Nora tehilot oseh feleh, nora tehilot oseh feleh. Shira chadasha shebehuguli lishecha asfat hayam yakat kulam hodu v'himlechu v'yameru Adonai yimloch Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed. Suri Yisrael, Kuma Bezrat Yisrael, Ufadek Hinu Mecha, Vehuda Ve'Yisrael, Go Aleinu Adonai Tzevaot Shemo, Kedosh Yisrael, Baruch atah Adonai, Gal Yisrael.
Amen.
Please rise.
Our service continues, page 242, with the tefillah. We'll be chanting the prayers on the right-hand pages, on the even-numbered pages, beginning page 242, continuing to page 248.
Adonai sifatai tiftach ufia ki tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Velohei avotenu ve'imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Velohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Velohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor V'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'koneh Hakol, V'zocher Chasdei Avot Ve'imahot, U'mevii gula livnei b'neihem, leman shemo be'ahava. Melech Ozer Moshiach U'magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Bezrat Sarah. Atah gibor le'olam Adonai, Mechaye hakol atah rav lehoshia.
מחלקל חיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומידו מהלך, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה להיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי הכל. נקדש את שמך בעולם, כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום, ככתוב על יד נביאך, וקרא זה על זה ואמר, קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות, מלוא כל הארץ כבודו. אדיר אדירנו אדוני אדוננו מאדיר שמך בכל הארץ, ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו. אחד הוא אלוהינו, הוא אבינו, הוא מלכנו, הוא מושיענו והוא ישמיענו, ברחמיו לעיני כל חי. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, ימלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהי ציון לדור ודור. Hallelujah.
Please be seated.
Lidor vador,
Lidor vador,
Lidor vador,
Lidor vador,
Lidor vador, nagid God lecha. Lidor vador,
Lidor vador,
Lidor vador,
Lidor vador,
Lidor vador, nagid God lecha. ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש, קדושתך נקדיש. ושבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש, לעולם לעולם ועד. לדור ודור,
לדור ודור,
לדור ודור,
לדור ודור, לדור ודור,
נגיד גודלך. לדור ודור,
לדור ודור,
לדור ודור,
לדור ודור, לדור ודור, נגיד גודלך.
כי המלך גדול, גדול וקדוש, וקדוש וקדוש אתה. לה 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 לה.
Lador vador, from generation to generation, we will make known God's greatness. We turn to page 250. Vishamru is the second Hebrew paragraph on the page.
Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
בני ובאין בני ישראל, עוד היא לעולם, עוד היא לעולם.
ושמרו לעשות את השבת לדורותם בריאת עולם.
כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם בריאת עולם.
וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם בריאת עולם.
Ritzay will be found on page 254.
Ritzei Adonai Eloheinu B'Amecha Yisrael U'tefilatam V'ahava Tikabel U'tehil Ratzon Tamid avodat Yisrael. Yisrael Amecha El Karov Lechol Karav Panei El Avodecha Vechanenu Shepok Ruchacha Aleinu V'techazena Enenu V'shuvecha L'Tzion B'rachamim Baruch atah Adonai HaMachazir Shechinato L'Tzion L'Tzion L'Tzion.
Microphone. We turn to page 257 in our prayer books. Nathan leads us in responsive reading.
For the expanding grandeur of creation, worlds known and unknown, galaxies beyond galaxies, filling us with awe, challenging our imaginations.
Modim anachnu lach.
For this fragile planet Earth, its times and tides, its sunsets and seasons.
Modim anachnu lach.
For the joy of human life, its wonders and surprises, its hopes and achievements.
Modim anachnu lach.
For human community, our common past and future hope, our oneness transcending all separation, our capacity to work for peace and justice in the midst of hostility and oppression.
Modim anachnu lach.
For the high hopes and noble causes, for faith without fanaticism, for understanding of views not shared.
Modim anachnu lach.
For all who have labored and suffered for a fairer world, who have lived so that others might live in dignity and freedom.
Modim anachnu lach.
For human liberties and its sacred rights. for opportunities to change and grow to affirm and choose.
Modim anachnu lach.
We pray that we may not live by our fears, but by our hopes, not by our words, but by our deeds. Blessed are you, Adonai. Your name is goodness. You are worthy of thanksgiving.
We turn to page 258, Sim Shalom, our prayer for peace.
Sim shalom, tova uvracha, chen v'chesed v'rachamim aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol Yisrael amecha, barkeinu avinu kulanu ke'echad, be'or panecha. Ki be'or panecha natata lanu, Adonai Eloheinu. Sim shalom, tova uvracha, hen v'chesed v'rachamim aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol Yisrael amecha. Torah's chaim, ve'achavat chesed, ve'achavat chesed. U'tzedaka uvracha v'rachamim, ve'chaim ve'shalom. Sim shalom, tova uvracha, chen v'chesed v'rachamim aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol Yisrael amecha. V'tov beinecha levarech et amcha Yisrael, b'chol עת ובכל שעה, בשלומך. שים שלום, טובה וברכה, חן וחסד ורחמים עלינו, ועל כל ישראל, ועל כל ישראל עמך.
Please pause for a silent meditation.
Page 260.
Ose shalom bimramah, Uyase shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. Yase shalom, Yase shalom, Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yase shalom, Yase shalom, Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yase shalom, Yase shalom, Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yase shalom, Yase shalom, Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yase shalom, Yase shalom, Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael.
We now turn to page 362 for our Torah service this morning, page 362.
Ein kamocha v'Elohim Adonai, v'ein kamasecha, malachutecha malachut kol olamim, umemshaltecha b'chol dor v'dor. Adonai melech, Adonai malach, Adonai yimloch le'olam. olam vaed. Adonai u'le'amo yiten. Adonai yivarech et amo v'shalom.
We turn to page 364. We rise. We invite forward Nathan's grandmother, Rita Fry, to open our ark. We invite forward for the generational passing of the Torah, Jesse, Gina, Matthew, and Leslie, Noretta, Nathan's grandmother. We invite you forward for our generational passing, page 364.
Ki mitzion tetzeh Torah. Ki mitzion tetzeh Torah. U'devar Adonai miYerushalayim.
There are ordinary days, and then there are exceptional moments when we are imbued with reflection, if not an awareness of the sacred. We call such exceptional moments kadosh, holy. Liminal moments, times at a threshold of a change in status, such as a bar mitzvah, are especially kadosh. Nathan, for you and for your family, this is precisely such a moment. So let us first pause to recognize your family. May you be reminded of their love and devotion for you. Still, Nathan, today it's you who specifically stands here as a Jew, one with distinct pride in your faith. For our people, Torah is our essence. For into our hands, O God, you have placed the Torah, to be held high and taught from one generation to the next. Whatever has befallen us, our people have remained steadfast in our connection to the Torah. It was carried into exile in the arms of parents that their children might not be deprived of their birthright. The Torah has been held aloft in celebration, affirming a way of life centered with insight and meaning. Nathan, you are about to be handed the Torah. It not only is one of our heavier scrolls, it also bears the immense weight of our history and our obligation to promote compassion, justice, and healing in this world. In taking it, may you pledge to uphold it as you, Nathan, carry its teachings forward.
Ki mitzion tetzeh Torah. Ki mitzion tetzeh Torah. U'devar Adonai miYerushalayim. Baruch shenatan Torah, Torah. Baruch shenatan Torah, Torah. Le'amo Yisrael b'kedushato.
Page 366.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo, Gadlu Adonai Iti, Umeromema Shemo Yadav. Lecha Adonai Hagidula v'hagibura v'hatiferet v'hanetzach v'hahod. Ki kol b'shamayim u'va'aretz, ki kol b'shamayim u'va'aretz. Lecha Adonai hamalacha, v'amid na'aseh lechol erosh. Esa enai el heharim, me'ayim yavo Ezri. Esa enai el heharim, me'ayim yavo Ezri. Ezri me'im Adonai, Oseh shamayim v'haaretz. Ezri me'im Adonai, Oseh shamayim v'haaretz. Odivo shalom aleinu, Odivo shalom aleinu, Odivo shalom aleinu ve'al kulam. Odivo shalom aleinu, Odivo shalom aleinu, Odivo shalom aleinu ve'al kulam. Salam aleinu ve'al kol ha'olam. Salam, salam.
Please be seated. Our sages teach Moses received the Torah at Mount Sinai and handed it down to Joshua, and Joshua to the elders, and the elders to the prophets, and the prophets handed it down to the people of the Great Assembly. The Great Assembly was more than 2,000 years ago, so we have a tradition, a chain of connection to Torah and to Jewish learning that it has spawned across the generations going back thousands of years. Many here are very familiar with the process of reading Torah, but for those who are not, let me explain what's entailed in reading directly from the Torah, as Nathan avows his link in that ancient chain. In the Torah, Hebrew is written entirely in consonants, without a vowel in between them. So take, for instance, the consonants N and T. And if you only selected words that made sense somehow in English, how would you read those two consonants of N and T together? Amongst your answers, nat, neat, net, night, knit, note, not, nut, newt. And then there is Nate, a name in English, and as in Nathan. Now do this for words and sentences and paragraphs for several aliyot, then add the ancient cantillation, add the ancient melody, and you begin to get some sense of Nathan's accomplishment this morning. Concerning the portion itself, we read in detail this week of the Torah's specific rights of public health regarding tzara'at, a type of fungal growth, in this case a dangerous mold, literally an eruptive plague within a home, as well as the determination of the priest on whether quarantine or other remedies are necessary. The goal is to check the mold spread, lest it endanger life. Presenting a moral sermon about plagues, our rabbis theorized that tza'arat might emanate from lapses in ethical behavior, such as a person falsely announcing they were to make a charitable donation or behaving violently, etc. These sages warn not to make the objects in our homes more important than generosity or human kindness. Yet whatever the cause, the Torah does offer remedies for the plagued home, just as step by step we can treat our own moral failings. Today's Torah portion will be found on our special sheets, and which were available right outside, those booklets right outside the sanctuary. And Torah reading is, oh, here it is. Torah reading is so sacred, so special, that we sandwich its reading with blessing. There's a blessing read before a segment of Torah, and that blessing speaks of our distinct privilege of linking ourselves to the Torah. And then there is a blessing after a segment of Torah is read, and that blessing speaks of the truths, the verities which we derive from our encounter with the Torah. And not surprisingly, this morning, those who will be coming forward for these honors have a most special relationship with Nathan. So first, Nathan and Dr. Dan. And we now invite forward for the first Aliyah to the Torah, Matthew. Okay, Matthew, the first word.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarah.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Leolam Vahed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Leolam Vaed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bacharbanu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Matthew, hold the wooden handle right here.
Amen. Vaydaber Adonai el Moshe v'Aharon lemor ki tavo el eretz Canaan asher ani noten lahem lachuzah v'natanti negat tzaraat b'veit eretz achuzathem uva asher lo habayit v'yid lakohen lemor Kanega nirali babayit. Buckle.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam nata v'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Please join us just on the other side of Dr. Dan. Vayamdu Sheni Hahorim Shel HaBar Mitzvah Yishai v'Zahav. We invite forward Jesse and Gina for our second Aliyah to the Torah.
Our hearts are one on this joyous day as you commit yourself to a life of Torah, a life, we pray, filled with wisdom, caring, and right action. We pray that you will grow each day in compassion for the needy, in concern for the stranger, and love for all people. May the one who blessed our ancestors, Abraham and Sarah, Isaac and Rebekah, Jacob and Rachel and Leah, bless you on your becoming a bar mitzvah. May you grow with strength and courage, with vision and sensitivity, and may you always be certain of our love. Amen.
Kiss the first part.
Baruch hu et Adonai Hamvarach.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach leolam vaed.
Baruch
Adonai Hamvarach leolam vaed.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. V'tziva hakohen uvinu et habayit. B'terem yavo hakohen lirot et hanega v'lo yitma kula sher b'bayit. V'achar ken yavo hakohen lirot et habayit. V'ra'a et hanega, v'hinei hanega b'kirot habayit shekarurot yirakrakot. O Adam damot, marhen shefal min hakir. V'tzah hakohen min habayit el peital habayit. V'izgir et habayit shevat yamim.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu, Baruch atah Adonai, noten haTorah.
Amen.
Get the two long versions over here. Okay, Nathan, you know the drill.
Yeah.
Momentarily, I'll be calling you up by your Hebrew name for your bar mitzvah aliyah. This is that special moment of transition where officially you become recognized as an adult member of our community. Right before calling you up, we take this moment to thank God for this milestone moment in your life and in the life of your family, the life of our people, and our congregation. We sing Judaism's prayer of gratitude, the Shehechianu.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kiyamanu v'higianu lazman hazeh.
Yamod, Ya'amod, Ya'amod, Habachor, Habar Mitzvah, Chatan HaTorah, V'hamaftir, Reuven Yisrael ben Yishai, V'zahava Leah.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah. Amen. V'shav hakohen bayom hashvi v'ra'av hinei pasah hanega b'kirot habayit v'tziva hakohen v'chiletu et ha'avanim asher bahen hanaga v'hishlichu eten el michutz la'ir el makom tameh v'et habayit Yaktia mi bayit saviv v'shafechu hefer asher hiktu el michutz la'ir el makom tameh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Just lovely. We now invite forward Amanda Sorrento to read the English translation of our Torah portion.
The Lord spoke to Moses and Aaron, saying, "When you enter the land of Canaan that I give you as a possession, and I inflict an eruptive plague upon a house in the land you possess, the owner of the house shall come and tell the priest, saying, 'Something like a plague has appeared upon my house.' The priest shall order the house cleared before the priest enters to examine the plague, so that nothing in the house may become unclean. After that, the priest shall enter to examine the house. If, when he examines the plague in the walls of the house is found to consist of greenish or reddish streaks that appear to go deep into the wall, the priest shall come out of the house to the entrance of the house and close upon the house for 7 days. On the 7th day, the priest shall return. If he sees that the plague has spread on the walls of the house, the priest shall order the stones with the plague in them to be pulled out and cast outside the city into an unclean place. The house shall be scraped inside all around, and the coating that is scraped off shall be dumped outside the city in an unclean place.
We now invite forward Eddie Cohen, who raises our Torah, and Leslie Moretta, who dresses our Torah. We rise as the Torah itself will be raised. The Zotah Torah will be found on the bottom of page 307.
V'zotah Torah asher sam Moshe lifnei b'nei Yisrael al pi Adonai v'yad Moshe. La 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 la. La 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 la
This is the Sabbath immediately prior to Passover. It's known as Shabbat HaGadol, the Great Sabbath. The Haftarah, or reading from the prophetic section of the Bible that Nathan will chant, are words of an anonymous prophet known as Malachi. The word means my messenger. This person lived in the 5th century before the Common Era in Judea, then under the rule of a Persian governor. Malachi challenges the people to recommit to moral behavior and to spiritual reprioritizing, celebrating the God of freedom. Likewise, part of the essence of our upcoming Passover festival. The final verses of the portion are especially significant. As Malachi explains, God wants us to be mindful of the teaching of Moses with its laws and rules for all Israel. As a consequence, Malachi announces that Elijah will appear before the final day of judgment to bring divine reconciliation for all. It is on this note of healing that the Haftarah concludes. As the hearts of parents and children are united, or as Gina read when she came up to the Torah, our hearts are one on this joyous day as you commit yourself to a life of Torah, which is precisely what Malachi counseled those centuries ago, and Nathan will chant. Our Haftarah is on the back page of our special sheets. The blessings before and after the Haftarah are found on page 372.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bahar b'nevim tovim v'ratzav v'divrehem hane'emarim b'emet. Baruch atah Adonai habocher b'Torah u'Moshe avdo u'Yisrael amo u'v'neveh ha'emet v'atzedek. V'hayuli amarnai tzevot layom asher ani ose segula v'chamalti alehem ka'asher yachmol ish al bano havedoto v'shavtem ritem bein zadik Rasha Benoved Elohim La Asher Lo Avado Ki Hine Hayom Bam Boer Katanur Vahayu Chosedim V'chose Risha Kash V'lihato Tam Hayom Haba Amar Lai Tzevot Asher Lo Ya'azov Lahem Sherish Vanaf V'sarcha Lachem Yorei Shemi Shemesh Tzedakah Umarpe B'chnafeha V'tzatem Ufishtem Kegel Marbeg V'yasotem Rishayim Kinyun Lefer Tachat Kapot Raglechem Bayom Asher Ani Osei Amar Nitzvot Zichru Torat Moshe Avdi Asher Tziviti Oto V'chorev Al Kol Yisrael Hukim Umishpatim Hine Anochi Sholeach Lachem Et Shaleach Hanavim Lifnei Bo Yom Adonai Hagadol V'Hanora V'Heshiv Levavot Al Banim V'Lev Banim Al Avotam Penavo V'Hiketi Et Ha'aretz Cherem Hine Anochi Sholeach Lachem Et Shaleach Hanavim Lifnei Bo Yom Adonai Hagadol V'Hanora Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Tzur Kol Haolamim Tzadik B'Chol Hadarot Ha'el HaNe'eman Ha'omer V'Yoseh Ha'medaber Ka'im She'kol Devarav Emet V'Tzedek Al HaTorah Ve'al HaVodah Ve'al HaNavim Ve'al Yom HaShabbat Hazeh Shenatat Lanu Adonai Eloheinu L'Kedusha V'Limnucha L'Chavod U'Tif'aret Al HaKol Adonai Eloheinu Anachnu Modim Lach U'Mvarachim Otach Yibrachim Befi Kolcha Tamid Le'olam Va'ed Baruch Atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat.
You have some time before.
Simon Tov and Mazel Tov and Mazel Tov and Simon Tov, Simon Tov and Mazel Tov and Mazel Tov and Simon Tov, Simon Tov and Mazel Tov and Mazel Tov and Simon Tov. Yehelanu, 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 to Bechol Yisrael. 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 Simon Tov and Mazel Tov and Mazel Tov and Simon Tov, Simon Tov and Mazel Tov and Mazel Tov and Simon Tov, Simon Tov and Mazel Tov and Mazel Tov and Simon Tov. Yehelanu.
Congratulations. Actually, we'll have you stand right here. We are inviting forward for the translation of the Haftarah, Jessica Schwartz.
And on the day that I am preparing, said the Lord of the hosts, they shall be my treasured possession. I will be tender toward them as a man is tender toward a son who ministers to him. And you shall come to see the difference between the righteous and the wicked, between him who has served the Lord and him who has not served him. For lo, that day is at hand, burning like an oven. All the arrogant and all the doers of evil shall be straw, and the day that is coming, said the Lord of hosts, shall burn them as to ashes, and leave of them neither stock nor bows. But for you who revere in my name, a son of victories shall rise to bring healing. You shall go forth and stamp like stall-fed calves, and you shall trample the wicked to a pulp, for they shall be dust beneath your feet on the day that I am preparing, said the Lord of hosts. Be mindful of the teaching of my servant Moses, who I charged at Horeb with laws and rules for all of Israel. Lo, I will send the prophet Elijah to you before the coming of the awesome, fearful day of the Lord. He shall reconcile parents with children and children with their parents, so that when I come I do not strike the whole land with utter destruction. Lo, I will send the prophet Elijah to you before the coming of the awesome, fearful day of the Lord.
And we now invite forward for first the prayer for the United States and then the prayer for the state of Israel, Rita Fry and Seth Fry.
For our country, thus says Adonai, this is what I desire, to unlock the fetters of wickedness and untie the cords of lawlessness, to let the oppressed go free, to break off every yoke. Share your bread with the hungry, and take the wretched poor into your home. When you see the naked, give clothing, and do not ignore your own kin. If you banish the yoke from your midst, the menacing hand, the evil speech, if you offer compassion to the hungry and satisfy the famished creature, then your light shall shine in darkness. O guardian of life and liberty, may our nation always merit your protection. Teach us to give thanks for what we have by sharing it with those who are in need. Keep our eyes open to the wonders of creation and alert to the care of the earth. May we never be lazy in the work of peace. May we honor those who have died in defense of our ideals. Grant our leaders wisdom and forbearance. May they govern with justice and compassion. Help us all to appreciate one another and to respect the many ways that we may serve you. May our homes be safe from affliction and strife, and our country be sound in body and spirit. Amen.
Amen.
Pray for the peace of Jerusalem. May those who love you prosper. O Heavenly One, protector and redeemer of Israel, bless this state of Israel, which marks the dawning of hope for all who seek peace. Shield it beneath the wings of your love. Spread over it the canopy of your peace. Send your light and truth to all who lead and advise, guiding them with your good counsel. Establish peace in the land and fullness of joy for all who dwell there. Amen.
Amen. Thank you. We turn to page 374. I ask that we rise. As the Torah is returned to the Ark, we invite forward Jonathan Samantha and Charlie Sorrento and Danny Wyatt and Avery Schwartz to open our Ark. Our service continues at the bottom of 374 with Eitz Chaim He.
Gotta help your dad. It's heavy.
Eitz Chaim He lama chazikim ba v'tomcheha meushar derachea darchei noam v'chol netivoteha shalom hashivenu Adonai elecha ונשובה חדש חדש ימינו חדש ימינו כקדם. Thank you. Thank you.
Please be seated.
Thank you. Thank you. Great job. Very good. Thank you. Thank you.
I like to play sports. Since I was 4, I've played baseball, basketball, football, lacrosse, and soccer. Of all of these, my favorite sport is baseball. In baseball, the 2 primary positions I play are first base or I pitch. Sometimes, though, I don't play these positions because the coach decides it's for the greater good of the team to have me be the catcher or play elsewhere. This idea relates to how in ancient times and today, authorities will make decisions for the greater good of the community. My Torah portion is from the book of Leviticus and is about dealing with mold in ancient times. In ancient times, the priests in charge would determine whether houses were safe to live in depending on the kind of mold. If there were greenish or reddish streaks on the wall of the house, it would be condemned. If the mold got worse, the house would be torn down. This was done for the greater good of society. Today we have building and health departments, among others, to look out for the greater good of people. Watching out for the people is also the focus of my Haftarah portion. The book of Malachi talks about God sending Elijah to unite children and parents. The lesson is that God will send Elijah to improve things for his people. Elijah will come as a messenger before God proclaims a much better time. On Passover, we leave our doors open so that one day when Elijah does come, he can come in. To me, this means that people should stay positive and everything will get better one day. There are many kids who want to play sports but are unable to for many reasons. This is why my mitzvah project was to raise money for a charity called Good Sports. My goal is to help as many kids as I could. This charity provides sporting equipment to many underprivileged children in the U.S. This was important to me because I feel bad for those who might not be able to play or have the proper equipment. I learned that only 37% of kids in the United States play sports because families cannot afford it. In 2018, Good Sports donated over $15 million of new equipment, which supported over 1.6 million kids across the country. I raised $586. This will get about 100 kids off the sidelines and into the game. I will be donating an additional $100 after my bar mitzvah. Now that I've become a bar mitzvah, I will be different because I will have more responsibility as a Jewish person. I have realized the effort and dedication are required to become a bar mitzvah. It wasn't just a lot of work by me, but by other people to get to this point. I want to thank and recognize those who helped me get to this point. I want to thank Rabbi Eric for guiding me through the process and Dr. Dan for helping me to learn and chant my Torah and Haftarah portions, as well as Linda for helping me choose the music for the service and singing with me, and Abby Peklo and Maura Tikva for working with me as a new member of the religious school. I am grateful for the students of the B'nai Israel 7th grade for welcoming me into the class. I also want to thank and recognize my family and friends. My brother Matt for supporting me most of the time. Thank you to everyone who participated in the service. I'm very grateful that so many people important to me and my family were able to come today. I'm most thankful to Mom and Dad for their endless support and guidance. All of you were part of my team that helped me become a bar mitzvah and made this day special. Just like in baseball, winning is a team effort. And then we're going to go back to the bench.
Jesse and Gina.
we decided to join B'nai Israel, I asked you why you wanted to become a bar mitzvah. You told me because you wanted me to be proud of you. I am always proud of you, no matter what. Whether it is going to school or playing baseball, your hard work and dedication pays off. Today was no different. You made chanting your Torah and Haftorah look so easy. I shouldn't have been worried or surprised. You hit a grand slam, and we are so proud of you. Today you spoke about Elijah coming to the Jewish people before God proclaims a better time. From when you were little, you have always been able to see the brighter side of things and overcome each challenge that was thrown your way. Whether it was learning Hebrew, solving an equation, fixing your swing, or trying something new, you gave it your best shot and persevered. If only you could figure out how to not fight with your brother. At times you can be prickly on the outside, but you are always sweet, caring, sensitive, thoughtful, and loving on the inside. You are also smart and hardworking. Stay true to yourself and don't change who you are. Today you are, in the eyes of a Jewish law, a man. And while I realize that you are in so many ways just 13, you are also truly on the brink of many huge changes. We have shared our values, morals, and ethics with you. It is now up to you to decide what you will do with it all. We will continue to guide you, but it is time for you to begin thinking about what's important to you. What are you going to fight for? How will you make your mark? What change will you create in this world? No matter where life leads you, celebrate the wins and remember the losses because they will define your future. As Abraham Lincoln said, the best way to predict the future is to create it. As I was reflecting on what I wanted to say to you today, I came across a poem by an unknown author that sums up what I wish for you in the future. Let the Torah guide you as you travel through life and bless you with God's peace and light. May you have the gifts of happiness and song and be filled with dreams that last your life long. May you live and grow with kindness and grace and know in your heart courage and faith. May you be wrapped in the warmth of your family and friends, and may the rays of our love shine on you without end. The past 13 years have been a fantastic journey, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for you. Whatever it is, I know it will be great. Mazel tov. We love you.
Nathan, we're going to bring you back. There's some presentations. It begins next, or it continues next.
Nathan, on this wonderful day, which is brightening up, I promise, before all of your immediate and extended family, all of your friends and fellow congregants, all of whom are just so proud of you. As a member of the Board of Trustees, I have the honor of presenting you with some gifts. On behalf of the Sisterhood, and it may surprise you to know that I am actually not a member of the Sisterhood, but our president of Sisterhood, Michelle Rosen, who presented you with your Siddur last night, she could not be here today, so she and Rabbi asked me to present you with your Kiddush cup, received just in time to be filled 4 times with grape juice during your Seder next Friday. Well, actually, you're a man now, make it wine. We also have your certificate for Bar Mitzvah, suitable for framing, signed by Rabbi Eric and our Director of Sacred Music, Marlinda, and your tutor, Dr. Dan. And we also have a certificate, $250 certificate to be used for a trip to Israel that is from the Northeast Federation of Temple Youth, better known as NIFTY. Congratulations and mazel tov.
let me shake your hand. Let me give you a hug, because you did a great job. It's hard with all these wires and stuff. It's really not easy. But so you are on a journey as a Jew, and we are so grateful that journey brought you to B'nai Israel here in Southbury, because you have been such a delight. You have entertained us, you have amused us, you have inspired us with your incredible energy and your enthusiasm. So we know that's going to take you far in life, and you have a good heart. So we're looking forward to hearing about all the good things that you're going to do. Good start with this providing sports gear for people who can't afford it. You know how important that is to your life. So anyway, it's my privilege to sing a song for you. And it's about your journey, L'chilach. And wishing you luck along your journey. And you will be a blessing. We are confident of that. L'chilach, to a land that I will show you. Lech lecha, to a place you do not know. L'chilach, on your journey I will bless you, and you shall be a blessing. You shall be a blessing. You shall be a blessing, L'chilach. You shall be a blessing. You shall be a blessing. And you shall be a blessing, L'chilach.
Nathan, as you know well, the date of this bar mitzvah ceremony comes immediately after your 13th birthday. That was yesterday, as Jewish tradition recommends. Even should it be the height of a grandmother's tax season, some things take priority. Nor do the challenges stop there. For Nathan, you are a trooper. It's easy to comment when your Torah portion is the burning bush, or Jacob wrestling with a messenger and becoming Israel. But Nathan, you got mold and mildew. This requires effort, though happily, you were and are more than up to the challenge, as we heard in your Devar Torah. What can I add to the discussion of your Torah portion? Consider how now on Netflix there's this new guru, Marie Kondo, who's made a fortune organizing people's homes and getting them to tidy up. She's recently popularized the phrase asking people, "Does it bring you joy?" If not, she gets folks to toss out loads of stuff that people tend to accumulate. Only this isn't actually so new. Thousands of years ago, our rabbis studying your Torah portion warned against hoarding and disregarding others. They offered a moral lesson in the fact that should a house contain the mold, it might end up being torn down stone by stone. They suggested that should the owners of those houses have said that they couldn't help others, should their own house need to be dismantled, all around them might see the house's vast contents. To be sure, Nathan, that ancient lesson about not being selfish stands directly in support of your character and this achievement. For in many ways, you've demonstrated yourself not to be a hoarder, but a giver. Linda has explained to me that even your choices for the melodies in this service were determined out of your respect for your relatives and their experiences with Jewish tradition. Your mitzvah project likewise demonstrates a commitment to those less fortunate as you seek to share your great love of playing sports. I think something of your essence is also seen in your motivation to take on additional texts to present, like the Ashrei, and the effort you've put into your preparation. Since joining our congregation, you've attended many worship services, and I've been able to count on your assistance at every turn as I've invited you up. So too, unlike the wrongful homeowner described by our sages, you approach things with integrity. How telling that as I followed your eyes as you were chanting earlier in the blessings, invariably they were going from right to left, showing me that you're not only an excellent Hebrew reader, you're sincere in the effort to deepen your Jewish identity. You're also a fun guy and an independent person. You quickly became part of your 7th grade religious school class, nor are you shy. Last week, a Holocaust survivor and a treasured member of our congregation, spoke movingly to your class. I wasn't surprised when you volunteered to answer a question she had posed. Only here's the thing. In speaking about the Holocaust, you not only mentioned the 6 million Jews who died in the Shoah, you also directed us to reflect on the other, the non-Jewish victims of Nazism. Thus, my sense, in matters that matter, you are not a hoarder. Nathan, you grasp a critical lesson that our distinct Jewish pain and loss amidst the Holocaust must never desensitize us to the pain and losses of others. Rather, Jewish memory and Jewish identity, the foundation stones of our homes and synagogues, demands that we transmit a concern beyond ourselves, l'dor vador, from generation to generation. Nathan, I pray that the values and learning so evident today as you've become a bar mitzvah will remain a priority throughout your life, bringing you and your dear ones much joy. As your rabbi, it's my honor to bestow upon you the Torah's inmost and most special blessing, the Birkat HaKohanim. We pray. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. May God bless you and keep you. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'uchineka. May God's presence shine upon you and be good to you. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May God's presence be with you and give you peace. Amen. Friends, we turn back into our prayer books, our Sidurim, page 586 for the Aleinu. The Aleinu that we chant will be the second paragraph down on the page. We invite forward to open our ark for the Aleinu, Tracy Fry, Ethan Fry, and Leah and Shelby Fry. We rise, page 586.
Aleinu l'shabeach la'adon ha'kol, la'tet gedula li'otzer breshit, shelo asanu k'goyei haratzot, ולא שמענו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורל עלינו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא.
And please. Please be seated. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Page 591, V'ne'emar.
V'ne'emar v'haya Adonai l'melech al kol haaretz bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad u'shemo echad.
Page 598. In ancient people, our joys and our sadnesses are always interspersed. And at this point in our service, we call to mind our own beloved dead. I ask that those in mourning, remembering the anniversary of the death of a loved one, and who have trekked to the sanctuary during Shiva, Shloshim, or for Yartzeit, should you be able, please stand when their name is mentioned. During Shiva, we remember Andrew Rabinowitz, stepfather of Sherry Abelson, in-law of Ken Whitmire, and grandfather of Matthew and Ben Whitmire. During Shloshim, Toby Berkowitz, Jean Ryak-Levin, and Amos Kloner. This Shabbat, remember the Yartzeits, the anniversaries of the deaths of Max Berlin, Franklin Danon, Joseph David Dover, Frieda Erlanger, Jenny Benman Finkelstein, Henry Fleischman, Bertha Fleischer, Rita Friedman, Molly Goldfarb, Joseph Halperin, Celia Kozersky, Meyer Land, Albert Leopold, Helen Friedman Peretz, Randy Ranzer, C. Howard Shore, Rabbi Jack Stern, and Edward Trarick. If there are additional names to mention for Kaddish this Shabbat, please feel free to rise and say their names now. We also recall those American troops who have died recently in Afghanistan: Corporal Robert A. Hendricks, Sergeant Benjamin S. Hines, and Staff Sergeant Christopher Slutman. Each Shabbat, we also mention 6 names amongst the 6 million murdered in the Shoah of the Holocaust. We now remember Anna Isaacson, Dora Lashinsky, first name unknown Portman, first name unknown Portman, first name unknown Portman, and Isaac Gelfgap. In remembrance, in solidarity, and on behalf of those for whom there is no one but us to say Kaddish, we now invite all present to rise if you are able. We turn to page 598. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, bi'alma divrach churute v'amlich malchute, v'chaye echon v'yom echon v'chaye d'chol beit Yisrael, v'agala uvizman kari v'imru amen. Yehei Shemei Rabbah Mevarach Leolam Alalmei Almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitale v'yitalal Shemei D'Kodesha B'richu. Le'ela min kol berchata v'shirata tushbachata v'nechamata damiran bi'alma v'imru amen. Yehei Shlama Rabbah min Shemaya. V'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'yimaru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'yimaru. Amen. Zuchronam l'bracha, may their memories be for blessing, and let us say, Amen. Please be seated on page 625, Adon Olam.
Adon Olam, Asher Malah, B'terem Kol, Yitzir Nivra, Li'et Nasa, V'hetzakol, Azai Melech Shemo Nikra Adon Olam, ואחרי
ככלות הכל, לבדו ימלוך נורא אדון עולם, והוא היה והוא הווה, והוא יהיה בתפארה אדון עולם.
אדון
אדון עולם,
אשר מלך,
אשר מלך,
בטרם
בטרם כל
יציר נברא,
יציר נברא,
לעת נשא
והצקול, אזי מלך שמו נקרא אדון עולם, והוא אחד ואין שני, להמשילו להכבירה אדון עולם, בלי ראשית בלי תכלית, ולא העוז והמשרה אדון עולם.
אדון
עולם,
עולם, אשר מלך, בטרם כל יציר נברא, לעת נשא והצקול,
אזי מלך שמו נקרא אדון עולם, והוא אלי וחי גואלי, וצור הבלי בעת צרה אדון עולם, והוא ניסי ומנוס לי, מנת כוסי ביום מקרא אדון עולם.
אדון עולם, אשר מלך, בטרם כל יציר נברא, לעת נשא והצקול,
אזי מלך שמו נקרא אדון עולם.
בידו אפקיד רוחי, בעת תשען ביראה אדון עולם, ואם רוחי גוויעתי, אדון עלי ולא אירא אדון עולם. אדון עולם, אשר מלך, בטרם כל יציר נברא, לעת נשא והצקול,
אזי מלך שמו נקרא אדון עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. על כן ברך אדוני את יום השבת ויקדשהו, ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, בורא פרי הגפן. אמן. And Nathan, if you'll do the honors of our motzi. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, ha'motzi lechem min haaretz.
Amen. Thank you.
May God's presence be with you and give you peace. Mazal tov. Congratulations. Shabbat shalom.
Great job. I'm so proud of you.
Okay.